We are here at the 2016 Geneva Motor Show, and what better place to start than here at Rolls-Royce in style. Thank you very much, sir. And yeah, cheers. No, I'm kidding. Let's get to work. So what better place to start than in the Rolls-Royce Wraith. We are here in a new black edition. Let me check. It's black badge edition, I'm sorry. And that's the pinnacle of, automotive engineering in terms of interior build quality. It's insane. I mean, every button here feels incredibly expensive. The leather is unbelievable. I think that's really, interior-wise, the best interior you will find at the motor show. I have never driven a Rolls-Royce, unfortunately. But there's always a first for everything, correct? We are in the new Ferrari GT4 Lusso. It's a brand new cabin. We have a new steering wheel. It looks very different from the previous generation. I mean, we still have buttons on here, but they added a few more buttons, like the phone button and the voice command button. I don't know if that's necessary. But what I like very much is the new infotainment system. It looks fantastic. It's a huge screen. It's so much more up to date, and also the passenger display is a lot cooler than before. It's bigger, it has a lot more colors, more resolution, and yeah, and another nice feature is this huge sunroof, which is very fantastic. It's, I think, a very comfortable Ferrari to get. So now we made our way over here to BMW, and we found something we've all been waiting for so long, the BMW M2. It's as close as you can get to an E46 M3, and I can't wait to drive it. Must be a lot of fun. But BMW cannot only build sports cars, they also build unbelievable luxury cars. This guy's a V12 engine, twin turbocharged with over 600 horsepower. I mean, I'm pretty sure it will drift. So, back at Geneva here at McLaren, and of course there's always some celebrities running around here, YouTube celebrities. And who do we have here? Of course, Mr. McLaren, Shmee 150.
I think it's not a surprise to find me here on this.
Yeah, and that was Shmee, guys. Very cool guy, very friendly, very nice, down to earth. And let's see what else we can find. So now we are here at the Porsche stand at Geneva, and with a car that I've been waiting for a very, very long time. I've heard rumors about this thing for about a year, and finally it's out here. And why it's so special? Oh my God! Thank you, Porsche. This is why I have been waiting for this car. It's a Porsche GT3 RS with a manual 6-speed transmission. I need this car. I need to drive this car. Another very interesting fact about this car, this is the lightest Porsche currently in production. It only weighs 1,370 kilograms, which is incredibly light. It sounds like tons of fun together again with the stick here. Also, we have the typical little door handles here that also open the door. Very nice details. I have the 911R here right in the rev counter. The numbers are all in a light green, like the classic Porsches. We don't have any air conditioning system. We don't have any navigation system. It's very, down to the basics. And this is what we want. I mean, this is what makes a driver's car a driver's car. Thank you, Porsche, for bringing this here. So we are sitting here in the new Pagani Huayra BC. It's a more track-oriented version, basically a GT3 version, something like that. I've never driven anything close to this. I mean, it looks incredible. I can only imagine how fast it is after driving a Porsche GT3 or something, which is so much slower compared to something like this and so much less special. Only sitting here is like sitting in an airplane or spaceship, It's an incredible cockpit. Very nice quality for the most part, and everything is carbon fiber, aluminum switches all over. My favorite parts are these light switches up here, which are like in an airplane where you switch it on and off, just like in an airplane, yeah? Just like in an airplane. So we are here now with the absolute highlight of this motor show, the Koenigsegg Regera, and here is the maestro himself, Mr. von Koenigsegg. very nice to meet you, and thank you for taking your time.
My pleasure.
And my first question is, now that the car is finally all done and production ready,
Yes.
you must be pretty relieved. I mean,
I'm
happy,
excited.
excited.
I'm
That's the
excited.
right word. And earlier I said that Rolls-Royce has the best interior quality on this motor show floor. I was totally wrong again. This car tops everything. I mean, every penny you invest in this car is absolutely worth it. Just take a quick peek in the interior and you will be blown away. This is just pinnacle of automotive engineering in the 21st century. So we are back at the McLaren stand, and this time we didn't meet Shmee, we met someone else who's also very interesting, an upcoming YouTube star more and more, Mr. Salomondrin, aka Alejandro.
I didn't know you guys were there. Wow.
Yeah. So now that we met two celebrities here at McLaren, it's time to finally get into one. We are here in the new 570 GT, which is a more comfortable McLaren 570 basically. You have a boot and you have a quieter exhaust, quieter tires. The whole cabin is more insulated from the sound. So it's overall a more comfortable car. It's basically a Porsche turbo kind of car from McLaren. But I prefer the 570S. So this is my favorite McLaren, it's the 570S. It's a lot more fun than a GT or maybe even a 650S. At least that's what McLaren promises, that this is the fun car. And yeah, as you can see, it looks a little bit different than the 570 GT. It looks similar, but here we have an engine instead of a trunk. The whole car looks a little bit more aggressive. We have more carbon fiber and everything. Because this, again, is the sports version of the GT car, or the GT car is the GT version of the sports car, or however you want to put it. This is definitely the car we want to test this year. So here we are in front of the new 675 LT from McLaren. This is the Spider version. So it's basically just like a 675 LT, just without a roof. It's always the same. They make a special version of a special version.